What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another episode of the Positivity Hour. Today should be episode 130, and you may be asking yourself, okay, Darshaun, why do you always start these episodes and not know what number it is, or why do you always start these episodes and not know the topic, okay? And I do that simply because that I view this podcast as something that I would like to be a little bit more, genuine. And believe it or not, as I confirm now, 130 is correct, because you can see right here, if my camera will focus on it, 129 was the last episode. I have a 5.0 rating on Spotify. I think I'm doing all right on Apple Music, and personal stories are today. So I just want to talk about today's topic was going to be like resilience. That's definitely a very relevant topic. Both with football. Watching Deion Sanders and his team, and how to get the job done. One must be resilient. But also in my own work, with this podcast and working on the media team and being an entrepreneur, at the end of the day, business person. So today's topic I want to talk about is the power of resilience, okay? As I now Google what resilient means, to be formal about this, and then obviously provide a personal story and a perspective with a case study outside in the world, okay? I love how I have a real little structure to how I do this now. We're just going to talk about life and everything for a little bit. So, life is great as, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I would cut this out, but I told you I wouldn't take everything, okay? Oh, my God. I think I have some snot coming out my nose right there and everything. Oh, Lord. Okay, maybe I will cut this. All right, we're back. Okay. No, I never normally make cuts, but when your whole face is all snotified and you're over here just like leaking fluids from every hole on your face, it's terrible. Okay, allergies suck, but that allowed me to finish Googling what resilience was. But we still need to finish how I'm doing on a personal level. So since the last time you saw me, a lot of big things have happened. I've made a lot of moves, a lot of purposeful moves in a direction to help me get to, full entrepreneurship, full belief in myself and what I provide with this camera and this microphone, and most importantly, like what I can, provide to the world in terms of a service, or, give back to people or things of that nature. So it's just been a lot of, gaining new skills, reaching out to new people, networking, finally getting business cards, and then also just like, just getting the bread, what I'm saying, and just waking up every single day and just getting to it, just believing in myself and just making it happen, what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. So with all that being said, let's start today's topics of resilience off by just telling you what is resilient, okay? It is an adjective. The first definition is of a person or an animal. It is the you're able to withstand or recover quickly from a difficult condition, okay? Babies are generally far from resilient than new parents realize, okay? Or far more resilient than new parents realize. That's the sentence they use. They also use it in a different context with substance or objects, the ability to recoil or spring back into shape after bending, stretching, or being compressed, okay? Yes, this is talking about like a spring or maybe your car shock or something like that, but this is also like a team, like Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders, the whole Colorado Buffalo football program, and even the Iowa Hawkeye football program yesterday, okay? It was pretty rough, but hey, we stuck it out and we won 41-10, okay? Amazing. Let's go Hawks, okay? I say all that to say that resilience is something that can't be taught, what I'm saying? Resilience is something that can't be... and it's so funny that I say that, because like you can make a spring, like a spring, what I'm saying? But if you bend the spring too much in a single direction or something, it's still going to be springy, but it won't be like how it was, you know what I'm saying? So for some people, they just have more natural resilience. They're more brave. They're more able to see it through to the end or what have you. But for some folks, resilience just can't be taught. It's something that you have to come upon yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a process that you just have to experience through trial and error and understand that, hey, like, we may be down right now, but if I give up, it's for sure over. Okay, like, going through trials and tribulations is that in a nutshell. Most people, they just give up as things are getting bad, but that just means for sure that you're going to be stuck in that bad zone. If you're resilient, though, and you're able to, as it says, be able to recover quickly, preferably, and get back on the path, trudging forward, constantly progressing rather than seeking perfection before you move, that allows you to get to that next stage. That allows you to get to that next level where you can then succeed, potentially, or at least come out where you started. And depending on your situation, that may be good, that may be terrible, but either way, you survive to fight another day, and that's what it's really about. So with the definition of resilient now out there, and me explaining that, I guess, let's talk about the Colorado football, okay? Because that game last night, okay, because I'm recording this and posting this on Sunday, the same day. Oh my God, the birds are everywhere. The same day, because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is very genuine. But I say all that to say, in my car here, that the Colorado football, oh my God, like, wow. I stayed up until 2 a.m. watching that game. It's like 7 a.m. I ain't getting no sleep, but we're making it work. I was editing pictures, what we're going to get to later about the whole me being resilient thing. But I say all that to say that game came down to the last, minute, okay, when everyone else and every other team would have been like, I don't know if we could do this, you know what I'm saying? Every single Colorado fan was still there. Every single person believed on that team. And when what's it called? Colorado State, the other team, when they kicked the ball off and it got to the 2-yard line, and Shedeur Sanders had just over 60 seconds to make it 98 yards. You need some resilience for that, man. You can't give up. Luckily, the team didn't give up. Travis Hunter, he got targeted pretty much, and he went to the hospital. It's unfortunate. All of these other people, all these key players, all of these key people to get the program to the next level, they're out or injured or ineligible or this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all of these things were happening, but this team was resilient. They were able to spring back. They had as Deion Sanders said, a hot garbage first half, and arguably most of the second half. But when it counted, they sprung back quickly. And Shedeur got down that field with the offense, 98 yards in about 30 seconds. Okay, it's amazing. Wow, phenomenal. How does one do that? But like I said, you can't be taught that. You know what I'm saying? That's something you just got to believe. That's something you got to seek within yourself. That's something that you can have someone explain it to you. But until you're in a situation yourself that is difficult, or in a situation yourself that is trying to the point where you're like, I don't know, man. It's on you to be like, no, I got this. And that team did that. They got down, they scored, and they did the 2-point conversion to tie it. And the defense came up big and stopped them. It went to 2 overtimes. Defense stopped Colorado State again in the second overtime, and they won by 8. It was a great game, you know what I'm saying? And what really inspired this was me watching Deion Sanders' press conference as the head coach. That's a resilient dude. That's a great dude. He's a straightforward shooter. And I admire Deion Sanders. He has a lot of quotes, obviously, one could say, but he just has a lot of characteristics of you may want to be a great person in this world. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that whether you're doing sports or whether you're being an entrepreneur or whether you're being just a parent or whatever in life, you know what I'm saying? This is so broad, so relevant to so many different people. Resilience is key. Okay, that's why this episode is called The Power of Resilience. I say all that to say that for this last little section that I want to talk about is the personal resilience. Okay, so we offered you the definition I offered you a case study outside. Now we're going to offer you the personal story, okay? So we can have the trifecta, 3 things, and then we'll round it out at the end. All right, so for the personal story, like I was mentioning about the whole entrepreneur thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to become friends with more entrepreneurs. I'm starting to, figure out this DSP thing, whether that be working with the marching band or trying to do my own thing in this world or, just whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's resilience, sometimes it's slow out here, but when it matters, when you got some clients coming through or, yesterday during that whole game, when you're getting lightning delayed or this or that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have resilience so that you can perform when it matters, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the shots, you know what I'm saying? This is like for me, like we have a shot list or something, you gotta get the shots, you gotta, be in the right place at the right time, you gotta, do what's asked of you and arguably a little bit more just so you can show that you're actually valuable to the team and that what you provide is needed and great and not only, meet the expectation, but try to exceed it so you can be compensated well or just held in high regard and just be like that guy, you know what I'm saying? That's not for everyone. And yesterday, I definitely fumbled the bag a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And that's only because what was supposed to happen happened. What was supposed to happen happened like 30 seconds early, and I wasn't ready for it, okay? So I was put in not a compromising position, but in a position to which it was just not ideal for me to do what was asked of me to the best of my ability. I still tried, but I fumbled the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like mid-game, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, woo, like how does one recover from that, you know what I'm saying? Like I could get down and out, I could be hard on myself or something like that, but instead of doing all of that, I was resilient, okay? I sprung back into place. I made sure that, since I dropped the bag there, I need to do this, and that just to show like I'm still valuable to the team or, if I'm asked to do this thing or that thing, that I'm able to go do that at the end of the day and still make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I still got the shot list done. I still got extra stuff done. I'm going to do a full cinematic recap, okay? I still got to the next area I was needed. I didn't give up. I didn't slow up. I didn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? I was resilient. I took a deep breath in, deep breath out, had a conversation, and it was great because, it's life out here. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to be perfect. That's why I said constant progression is better than perfection, okay? Perfection doesn't exist. No one's perfect, okay? No one. You can try your best, but no one's perfect. But what you can try to do is get a little bit better every day, 1% to 2%, okay? Do an extra push-up, you know what I'm saying? Run an extra block, you know what I'm saying? Write an extra line or two of paper or material in your journal, you know what I'm saying? All you can do is level up day by day. So, with all that being said, before I have a whole allergy attack again, that's all I got for you today, okay? The power of resistance, okay? Like I said, can't be taught. You just got to seek it in within yourself, okay? So with all that being said, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. It's been your boy, Darshaun Smith, the Positivity God, also known as Senor Positivo. Again, exclusively on this podcast, it's Big D. I haven't been doing that as for the intro in a while, so I decided to do it on the outro. And, yeah, stay positive now. The choice is yours. I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, follow. I don't care what you do. We out, though, so. Woo, I got a lot of work to go do, so, yeah. Ooh.